Today about the Laura Mercier foundation. I really like how it's looking. You're going to see the demo in a little bit, but I'm going to tell you a little bit about it and why I purchased it. It claims to be a weightless foundation that has a natural finish. I purchased 1 and 2 vanilla. It's a little bit really light for me, but it matches my neck perfectly. I feel like I can make it work. I just need a little bit of bronzer and blush and I'm good to go. It is a vegan formula. It claims to be waterproof and to have a medium coverage, and I do agree. I had to go a little bit of the extra mile to cover the pimples because I have been breaking out a lot on my jaw, shin area. I don't know why. I know it's kind of like a hormonal area. It claims to have a 12-hour wear. We're going to definitely test it on my oily skin and tropical weather. It also claims to be fade proof. I did set it with the Ultra Blur powder from the same brand, so we're going to give that a go. It has blurring pigments that are supposed to smooth your skin. It's supposed to be skin loving as well, as many other foundations are now claiming. However, I do see my pores are not like extremely blurred. It claims to have a balance of moisture but also shine control. Like I said, stay tuned for the wear test. And it has vitamins, antioxidants for your skin. Anyways, let's get to the demo. And if you're curious about my makeup look today, it is a Pamela Anderson inspired makeup that I have coming up next on my next upload. So if you don't want to miss out how I did this makeup, subscribe and stay very tuned. Very excited to get back into the reviews, but let's just jump into the demo and then stay tuned for the wear test. Alright, so the packaging is classic Laura Mercier. The bottle is absolutely stunning. I love that it's simple, but has a little gold detail on the cap. So it's very elegant. We're here to test out, so let's jump right into it. So it's definitely claiming to be natural, long-wearing, medium to buildable coverage. So we're definitely going to test that out today. Pump is like that. Only that much came out. I guess we're going to start off with that small pump. It feels very lightweight. It's supposed to blur the lines between skin and foundation. I'm wearing the shade 1 and 2 Vanilla. Just gonna grab some more from the back of my hand and add more on my shin because I am breaking out like crazy on my shin. My shin is so congested. It's definitely making me more white, more pale. I just feel like most of the shades turned very orange on me for some reason when I was swatching it at the Sephora. And I just couldn't find the right shade, so I just went with this one because it's, I guess, a neutral shade. Okay, so that covered a little bit of my bottom half of my face. I really want to add more coverage, so I'm gonna go with another pump. I'm just gonna add more where I feel like I need it. Some in the forehead as well. God, my congestion is going crazy. I haven't even tried anything new. If anything, I ran out of my Tower 28 spray, and I feel like that might be why I'm breaking out. I don't know. So the coverage is pretty good. It's definitely a medium. It matches with my neck. I feel like it's a little bit too white for me. It's a little bit too pale. So you can tell the redness around my eyes really stands out next to the shade. The finish is super natural. I don't find it to be extra glowy at all. I think it's a perfect natural finish. I have a little bit left in the back of my head and I'm just gonna put it on just so I don't waste it. I'm going to put on a little bit of concealer, which I feel like this concealer now might be a little bit too warm for this foundation. But I'm going to use it because it's the one I have right now from NARS. I'm going to put a little bit of concealer in the blemishes just to cover it up. I think those are the ones that I want to cover. I don't want to go overboard here. I really want the foundation to shine through. I'm going to let it dry a little bit more. You know what? Let's go right ahead and add a little bit of bronzer. So I definitely need some color. So how are we feeling about the foundation? I think it looks really, really nice off of first impression. It looks good. It looks natural. It looks radiant, but not super glowy. It's just a very natural finish and natural radiance. Lit from within look. I think it's great. I'm obviously going to powder it because I'm really, really oily. This one has a slight reflection on it. It's not super matte like the original version. I'm going to use a triangle puff because I cannot find my Beauty Blender puff right now. That's how much I grabbed. Press it on the back of my hand. Put a little bit under my eye. That looks good. So compared the two sides, this one obviously looks smooth, blurred, but still really nice and natural. So I guess in the wear test, we're going to really see its true power. We're going to see if it oxidizes. We're going to see if it separates. We're going to just see how it wears. Because a lot of foundations look really great when you first apply it. I'm looking at you, Hourglass Ambient. That foundation looks gorgeous when applied, but definitely terrible when it wears. I'm hoping this one could be my new go-to because the Giorgio Armani one went up to $69 and I'm just trying to find something as good as it, and this one looks really, really good. So today we're going to do a wear test of the foundation. It looks good upon application. I just applied a little bit of blush and the NARS Soft Matte Powder. This one's new and it looks really good. Obviously, I still see the pores if you get really close, but complexion looks pretty good. I also wanted to show you my lips are a combination of Iconic Nude, the lip liner, and this little sample I got for 100 points. It's actually really nice. It's very smoothing, so the lines on the lips look kind of like blurred out a little bit. I kind of really like this. I might get it in full size. So we're starting the wear test at 12:30. Let's see how it goes. So, it's been 4 hours. It's 4 o'clock right now. I see a little bit of shine peeking through, but definitely not anything that I wouldn't powder as of just yet. Maybe in an hour I would powder. So by the 5-hour mark, I would powder a little bit. Around the nose is the only part that I see it separating. Stayed pretty true to color. Honestly, it's looking really, really good. I don't see it getting into my pores. It's 8:42 and I'm definitely oily. I'm gonna blot and see. You do see some color, but not a lot. So I think it's held up pretty well. I think that with a good setting powder and a good setting spray, this foundation would actually perform very, very well. Yeah, that's it for today. I do give it a thumbs up. I kind of like it. I'm going to keep experimenting with it. This has been my first impression. If you want to see more reviews, give it a thumbs up and subscribe.